Knocked loose and stolen by Horford. Here's Peck. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Break.
And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Smith. Terry is out there with Brewer. Then there's Maniunas, and it's Papanicolaou in at the 3.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Patrick Beverley could make the case for being the league's most disruptive defender at point guard. He said, quote, "I know some people might not like my defense, but I don't really care. I'm physical, I'm tough, and I'm setting the tone. I don't look at the numbers, I just go out there and I guard everyone exactly the same. And that's aggressively, Kevin, exactly what they're looking for."
He gets after it. Nothing easy. Thanks, Doris. No good from Boss. And as you guys know, the Rockets at the forefront technology-wise, too. You see coaches with electronic tablets.
Well, they installed flat-screen monitors in the locker room, highlighting stats and videos for players. So, they're trying to close the loop and create that line of communication between the numbers crunchers and the players themselves.
Smith sets the pick for Terry. Off the screen, and it's good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Gordon checked in for Atlanta. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. In second, the Rockets. And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets ahead, up by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Josh, you guys seemed intent on getting...
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard, getting it done today.
How about his first half, just easily surpassing his average point total.
The Hawks trail by 6. T kicks to Corbin. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he gets the bucket. Cephalosha's got 7 points in the game.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Aussie's checked in for Kyle Corbin.
Well, Atlanta, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up here. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent points. Top half of the league in challenging those shots. The opponent field goal percentage, the top half of the league. Not bad.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
And Coach Budenholzer, two-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in Steve politics, philosophy, And economics, it sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But, you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
Here's Beck. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 6. Beverly with the ball. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Howard with the screen on Teague. Rockets 6. McDaniels. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Teague, the pass to Boss. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Horford with the screen on Ariza. Here's Beck. Matajunas grabs the miss. Matajunas has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverly, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. He's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Beverly learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverly still fanatical about his conditioning.
Scotty's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cephalosha. Both free throws good from Beverly. And so Patrick Beverly, taken in the second round in 2009. Clark, the final cut of training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. And even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And the first one drops. And the Hawks making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Houston making a switch here. And the free throw's good from Boss.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws. Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic, and he can guard either 3s or 4s, which gives your defense a lot of options.
And Smith, a terrific shot blocker. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet. I mean, steals, assists, and he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Yeah. No luck that time either.
You know, Josh Smith is a very talented player, but if you have to pick his game apart, he's a bit of a tweener. You know, he's not really a power forward in a traditional sense, but not a 3-man either. He's an athlete who can do a lot of different things, but so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
Now Terry, right now averaging 5 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Ben Gordon on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there. And with Smith playing at the 4, it used to be a luxury as he can defend players with his reach, but now Clark, it's almost a necessity as he gets older, and his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do, you got to have perimeter threats, and if you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage.
Nice shot by Terry.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Passes it to Boss. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Horford. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Horford's got 13.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Terry. 6 points for him. Wants to get it to Brewer and does. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Releases. Good work defensively by Terry. From half court, shot is no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's quickly... In for Scott, and it's Boss in for Kyle Korver. Houston making a switch here. The Hawks shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. So on the 4 for Houston. We got Terry. Corey Brewer is out there with Smith, and it's Papanicolaou in at the 4 slot.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And the Rockets making a change here. The free throw drops from McDaniel.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Teague dishes to Horford. Howard with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And Atlanta has possession. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Teague. Nails it! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. And Clark,
Dwight, come